Hi guys, my name is Roger and in today's video I'm going to play with the Amen drum break. I will sample it and I will chop it into pieces and play a little with it. Let's check it out how it works. Here we go. This is the Roland SP-808 groove sampler and in this video I'm going to sample and chop the famous Amen break. First, I arm the sampler. I leave it on stereo, start with manual and a pre-trigger of 40 milliseconds. I will start now the sample on my computer, and when the break starts I will hit the start button. Okay, sampling is done. Let's check it. Yes. Cool. So now I'm going to copy this one also to this pad. I do Shift sample pad clipboard, then clipboard sample pad. So now it's here. Cool. Let me first have it started on the right moment. So this is better, on 200, cool. You know what, I also want to know the BPM of this one. So what I do hold, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so we see that with Shift hold, you can tap, and then you can read here the BPM of the sample. So it's around 140, 142. Good to know. So there is this possibility to divide. It's in sample. You can divide the sample. Yeah, you can divide it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite function. But you can divide it. I will show it now. Divide, yes. We want to divide number 2. And I want to have it on 5. And I leave it on manual. On manual means that when I push enter, that's the moment when the new sample starts. So, here we go. I will show you. Very quick. The problem is the sound comes really late in, so I don't hear it. But I just hit enter on the moment when I thought, well, this is the beginning of a new sample. So this is the manual way. It's workable for sure. It's workable. Not my favorite one, but it is doable. What I prefer is I will show it now. I do Shift. I will first copy it to the clipboard. Shift, sample, clipboard, then from the clipboard to number 3. What I do now, I go to sample parameters and I just adjust here the starting point. I want to have that snare. So now it's already chopped. I want to copy this one also to number 4, and I'll show you why. Because now it's over here. Now I'm going to do the same for this sample. I set parameters. I want to have that bass drum doom doom. Okay, cool. So I'm going to copy this one also. shift to the clipboard, clipboard here, so it's here now. I want to have that. Okay. Now I go to set sample parameters. I want to have that. Ta, boom, ta. Okay. So I've now chopped several parts. Okay. Cool. This one was the manual one, and you hear that this one is already perfect looped. So what I'm going to do now is to look at the BPM. Well, it says 70.07. This is not correct because it's, instead of 4 measures, it's 8 measures, if I'm right. And you see BPM 140.40. So I'm going to adjust also now the tempo map. Set tempo map, yes, based on this one. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. So now the tempo map of the machine is synced to the sample. Why important? Like always, in case of, for example, in this case, a delay. If I choose to have a tempo synced, then it's synced on this one. Let me. This is always nice to have it pretty nice synced. Okay. What I'm now going to do is to mute groups. I'll show you why. Because mute groups is something really fantastic. If I mute groups, if I mute some groups, if I create a mute group, then I will not be able to touch the sample at the same time. So what we do now, mute group 1. This one also. This one also. Also. Okay. What I'm also going to do is, instead of having it as a gate, I will change it to drum. And I do this for all samples. Drum, drum, drum. So now the SP-808 is playing the sample completely. But due to the mute groups, the sample will stop. So now all the samples are drum and their mute group. Let's see what happens. Because now I cannot use these ones at the same time. Okay. The rate bit, yes. Okay. So what I'm also going to do now is to use the vary pitch. I will look at this vary pitch, 80%, and I'll show you what happens. just simple explanation about how to sample the aim and break and then chop it into loose samples. You can divide these samples as much as you want to the small bits you would like to have. I just gave a simple explanation. So guys, enjoy playing with this famous aim and break, and thank you for watching, and we see each other next time. Okay, thank you, bye bye.